Hello everybody and welcome back to Besiege. Now today, instead of a normal gameplay, apart from a bit later on when I see how well this works with some machines, I just want to talk to you guys about this update. Now the big thing with this update is, of course, that Besiege has moved to Unity 5. I'm gonna read straight from the Steam page here. Unity 5 brings with it significant improvements to performance as well as some changes to the game's physics. Now according to the developers, the testing has shown to be up to 400 increase in performance on some machines. Now that is quite cool actually. There's a couple of glitches and bugs of course because it's a new release, so you have to expect those kind of things. And there's really not much anything else to this update apart from one new block called the pin block. Hold on, let me see if I can find it here. The pin is used to anchor the block it's attached to, and that of course means every block attached to that block will also be sort of anchored. So the two biggest issues with this update is wobbly wheels syndrome and symmetrical vibration glitch, and you can read about them here. I'm not gonna read them to you. And down here in the bottom we have something we can expect from the next update: a camera block and a block search function. And I also want to inform you guys on something regarding the mods as of now. None of the mods will work. Okay, not for me at least. I tried with a couple without success. But now let's jump straight into the game and see how well it actually works. Okay, and we are in game. Let's just quickly take a look at the pin block. So, if I make two blocks like that and I pin that block, it will stay there. Okay? And also everything attached to that block, if I quickly do like this, will also stay attached to the pin. Now if you press P, the default key, it will drop. On pin block it doesn't say what key it uses, because on this one it says V to drop, but yeah, I guess they will patch that in a later update. And then if you attach a lot of objects to it, it will eventually break. Well, it didn't break now, but it will. Okay, now what they also added is infinite ammo. Now that means infinite ammo, you don't have to have the mod for it anymore. So now when you press C, you can just infinitely shoot it. So this is my carpet bomber that I built a long time ago. I wasn't able to run it at 100%, but let's see now if I'm able to do it. Okay, it's still at 60 frames. It's still at a solid 60 frames. Okay, I'll even pull it up for you here. There you go, 60 frames. Let's drop the bombs and see what happens. You know, it spikes a bit, but it just straight away jumps back to 60 frames. That is amazing. Okay, let's try something else. Here's a blade explosion. Let's see how well this works. Well, if you ask me, nothing happened. Like, I had a steady 60 frames all the time. Let's watch it again. Yeah, well, it drops a bit, but still, that is quite cool. Let's try something else. The Eiffel Tower right here, I had this in my latest episode, I think. But if we take the block count, it's 842 blocks. Alright? And in the edit mode, it doesn't lag, not even slightly, okay? And if we press play, let's see what happens. It kind of, but I mean, it works a lot smoother than before. And let's just decrease it to like 80%. Okay, 80%, we have 30 frames. Okay, 30 frames at 80%. That is not bad at all. Let's explode this and see what happens. Okay, lags a bit, but I mean, still, it's a lot smoother than before. And I'm so happy with this update so far. Let's see if it can handle something else. Okay, so here's the looper. This didn't work at all at 100%, so let's see how it works now. 16, 15, 14, 10. I mean, yeah. Let's decrease it to about 75. 73, 7. At 70, it's 30 frames, okay? And if we put it at 50%, I have a solid 60 frames. So that was everything the major update 3 had to offer. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye! Goodbye.
Goodbye. See you later.